Not gonna lie, I had to switch up the scenery, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a little bit windy. It was a little bit windy where I was at, for real. So I had to switch up the scenery. Anyways, you get a beautiful after effect of the sunset. You feel me? This is Geneva. Actually, this is Waterloo, kind of slash border city. Geneva. It is what it is. But anyways, I'm your host today. Goodbye forever, and you're now tuned in with a where forever. This year forever. Yay! 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 Yeah! Alright. Now that we got that out of the way, and this is a little better, I'm not gonna lie, it gets me thinking room for real. So I can move around and I get my ADHD out, then I get my thoughts out and have a clear mindset for real. So if I pace and that bothers you, I don't give a fuck. This is my shit. You feel me? This is mine. Hold on. I had to make sure I don't scare white people. And you can say whatever you want about that, but guess what? I am a comedian. So if you laughed at that, I appreciate you. If you don't, it's the truth, because this is the world and it's not censored, and this is what I do. But anyways, like I was saying, goodbye forever. I'm your host with a word. That's all, folks. Anyways, I'm your host. Goodbye forever. This is a word with forever. Welcome. We gonna get straight into it. We gonna talk about why do y'all worship celebrities? Why is social status as actually a thing? And why do we care about it so much? Well, y'all care about it so much. I'm gonna tell you, people need loving and acceptance, but that's insecurity. People with insecurities need that. They need that dopamine for whatever that lacks inside themselves since they was a little kid, or like abandonment issues, like I've been saying for the previous videos, because y'all motherfuckers don't even be listening. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to tell y'all the truth. I'm here to relay the message. I'm here to help with the logical thinking. That's what I do. I'm Aquarius. If you didn't know, by the way, if you don't believe in that, it's okay, because I fully don't either. But I just think that is interesting. But like I said, people care about social statuses so much. Like what's going on right now with the DDG situation, the Halle Bailey situation, and all these things that's going on, and the Soldier Boy situation and all this. How does that pay your rent? It don't. How does that pay your spectrum? It don't. How does this contribute to you as a person, rather than just feeding into the gossip? It doesn't. None of this doesn't. The NBA playoffs, it doesn't. What's going on? The politics, it kind of does, but not really, because I'm not gonna even get into that. But if you know, you know. If you, I ain't never seen, and a shout out to Mike Riley, because we was talking about this. I ain't never seen people be this more political in their whole entire lives. Because you know why? It's a little itch that you wasn't paying attention to. And now that we at a point where you can't deny it, and it's getting real, because, you know, most people don't have faith. Now y'all panicking. Oh no, don't panic now, mama. Do not panic now. Hold on, let me take the shades off. Do not panic now, because you know why? When all of this stuff was going on before, way back then, was happening in society, we were labeled conspiracy theorists. Now, the global warming changing. Now it's forest fires. Now it's tornadoes in New York. Now there's a whole bunch of situations and a whole bunch of issues going on. It's affecting your pockets. It's affecting your family. You know, most people don't listen until they have experience for real. Well, guess what? You about to get the most experience you have in your whole entire life. You know why? Because it's getting real by real, realer and realer by the day. That's what I meant to say. And it's going to even get worse for better, and better for worse. If you up faith, you have nothing to worry about. Where we at? 4 minutes? Alright, on perfect timing. But back to these celebrities. I ain't never understood You care about social settings and social status so much if it's not a bag behind it. See, the things that I'm doing, there's a bag behind it. This is not just because that I want to be known locally or globally. I do not care about that. I do not like people. I don't care for people. People could go touch grass if they really wanted to. I don't give a damn. I really don't. I wish well for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish harm on nobody. But I do not care. I could not care less. As my English teacher used to tell me back in college. Yes, I'm a college graduate. On top of that. Hold on, my nose running. Pause. But yeah. And I don't do coke. Anyways. Social status. If it's not a bag behind it, why do you care so much? I tell you why. Just like I was saying earlier. Abandonment issues or whatever that happens specifically in your life, if you're comfortable within the skin that you're in, like the book we read when we was in grade school, you do not care for social status. Me, I do not get dressed up for other people to be like, oh, that's nice. I do not put on gold shoes just to be like, you know what, to get attention. I could not care less about none of that. I really don't. That's just me personally. I've always been the type of person where I do the things that I do for myself, for my own comfortability. This is what I do. And happiness really resides into just being yourself rather than just doing things for social status. Because you know why? It would never be enough for not only yourself, but for other people as well. When you live to please other people. Seriously. I think I scared the Mennonites. Nigga said. That's personality for you. That's what you call entertainment right there. That's what you call being a nigga. That's what you call that. If you don't know that, not run on that. But anyways, like I said, most of these things on these social streams, for real, people are not getting the bag for real at all. Did you know on Snapchat it takes 50,000 subs, I think, for you to even get monetized or even to think to be monetized? Did you know on TikTok it takes 10,000 people for you to be followed, and you have to have at least 100,000 views within the 30 days on top of that? Did you know that? Did you know on YouTube? Did you know that? Because there's like different sections in YouTube. I might mess up, but don't quote me on this really, but I'm going to do the best that I can. At least 3,000 public watch views for you to even qualify, and that's only one bracket. For the shorts video, you either have to have 3 million for like, see, this is where I mess up. For like, this is not even for the ads and for the shorts ads or anything like that. This is for, I think, the shop, if I want to say the shop, and there's a couple other things. But if you want to get ads, that costs, well, you have to have like 4,000, and like, oh, that's what I meant to say for the ones before. Alright, so you had to have 3,000 public watch hours, and you had to have 500 subscribers at least. That's for the first bracket. For the real ish, like for real, like if you want to get paid on the ads for real, you have to have what's it? Is it 4,000 public watch hours? Yeah, 4,000 public watch hours, and you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have at least 10 million. For real. 10 million for the shorts. And yeah. And then Instagram is, and we ain't gonna even talk about Instagram because Instagram be pissing me off sometimes. But like I was saying, celebrities, for real. How you doing? How's it going? I'm just being black. That's it. But anyways, like I was saying, these celebrities, they don't do nothing but give you false hope, give you false everything. They're just pimping you guys out, just like brainwashing you. Like all the music that we listen to or whatever. Oh, it's that music, or a girl, they're gonna get money. They living their lives. You know what I'm saying? They happy, married, in relationships, all type of ish stuff like that. The people talk about, yeah, Papa's in, Papa Perky, oh, pouring up lean, pouring up mud, oh, we drilling shit. Bro, they don't do none of that, bro. Clean cut people, for real, for real. And they just feed it. They're entertainers, bro. A lot of this, it's not real. It's not real, and y'all feeding into it. Where we at? We probably at like 10 minutes right now. Yes, I need it. Yeah, I got it. But literally, like I said, as I sign out, because I'm probably running out of storage, don't believe everything that you see. Don't hold people at a higher regards because they probably don't even know that you exist. Did you know that? Oh, my tooth fell out, nigga. My gold cap, Nick. My gold cap fell out. And that was real. That was real. And that was real. And that was real. And now I'm out. And now I'm out. Look at the gold shoes. Look at the gold shoes. Yeah, I know white people really running now. Like, this nigga has lost his mind. I said, nigga. Didn't say the other word. Because I'm not Kanye. Anyways. Or I could have said it. Now, like, I really said it, though. But I try to play it out like I did. All right. I'm out. It's a word forever. This shit, baby. Yay!